What's up, you guys? This is Patrick again, back with another video. And I'm just gonna get right to it. Sorry. The title of this video is called GONES GITS 75K for impregnating Japanese women. Black boy, please. About a month or two ago, this rumor spread like a cancer, like wildfire. I'm pretty sure some lame incel, some dark brown skin lame incel, grown black boy incel, or TFL, or some black pillar, even some MGTOW, whoever, more than likely an incel or TFL, grown black boy, made up some type of fake story on Reddit, or some incel forum, or some TFL forum, whatever forum there was, about Japanese people, the higher-ups within the government of Japan, are going to pay $75,000 to black men to come to the country, make them a citizen, and impregnate Japanese women. This is clearly a feel-good factor to make yourself feel valued in life. This is the most egregious lie thus far that has been said amongst these grown black boys of society. My younger sister sent me comments, because I don't have Instagram or TikTok, but she sent me these comments that were on Instagram and TikTok. On TikTok, it was 83.9 posts, 83.9 million posts regarding this issue. In the comments were, "Kings, it's time for us to go. They need us." Black men, should have said grown black boys, "It's time for us to go to Japan and be with the true women. Kings, they're in need of us. It's time to pack our things and go. Kings, be ready. They're willing to..." I can't even... I'm trying not to laugh by imitating their voice, because I can hear it in my head. "Kings, it's time for us to leave. I told you that they love us and they need us." Are you stupid? Are you insane? I mean, we all know you guys are ignorant, but are you insane? Do you know how stupid you sound? Do you honestly believe that two countries, because they mentioned Korea as well, but no one knew about this, they mentioned Korea as well. Do you truly believe two countries, highly industrial, rich in resources, culture, and technology, do you honestly believe that these Japanese and Korea government officials are willing to bring you to their country and pay you $75,000 to impregnate their women? Are you retarded? Are you some type of mentally ill individual? 80% of you are. That's a fact. Do you think these people want a bunch of half-breed, uncivilized, non-ethical, soon-to-be, like you, crazed out, highly emotional, highly effeminate, highly irrational young children half-breeds run around their own country terrorizing the Japanese or Korean people? Do you truly believe that? Do you truly believe that they will pay you that much money? Man, they wouldn't even pay their own Japanese or Korean man in their own currency that much money. So what makes you so special? What makes you believe that they will give you that much money to impregnate their women? We can get into the geopolitics, the economics about this whole entire factor, but I had to admit, that's not my field of study. That's my brother, my oldest brother's field of study. He received his master's in economics from Howard University. I need to talk to him more about this, but I don't think I'm going to do a part 2 about this. It's just a quick video. What makes you think these people are so desperate? You got them pegged wrong. You got them thinking that they're desperate and in need of you. What makes you so special, Mr. Grown Black Boy of Society? And when you seen these posts, of this lie, of this crazy, false lie, who did you see? You already know the usual suspects. You seen dark and dark brown skin, grown black boys making this comment. They were so happy, so gullible, so ignorant to believe that Japan and Korea will offer you their women. They wouldn't offer you a glass of water. So what makes you think they'll offer you their women? They wouldn't even offer you their prostitutes. They wouldn't. Sorry, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. You think the Japanese government, the Korean government, will offer you their middle class and upper middle class women? We kings though. We kings. They in need of us. Kings, it's time for us to go out there to Japan. I told you, we're needed. You're not needed anywhere. Nobody wants you around because you cause chaos. You cause pain and suffering. You cause anxiety. You cause depression. Yes, along with that grown black girl as well. She's a troublemaker and problem in society as well. But we're talking about you as always, because you believe that you're some type of high value man. You already know what I'm going to hint on by saying high value man, who I'm referring to by your godfather himself, Kevin Samuels, which I will make a video on as well. You talk about you being a high value man when you don't own nothing. You don't have nothing. You're in your late 20s, your late 30s, your 40s, even your damn 50s, living with a roommate. In your 20s and 30s, living with multiple roommates, living with your mama. I'm certain some loser living with his mama or living with roommates sat up in his room one night and made up this false take on Japanese and Korean people offering you $75,000 to move out there to their country and impregnate their women. Again, a feel-good factor to make yourself seem like you're high value, like you're valued. You're not valued because of your actions. You won't stop on how you behave. You're like an animal, a feral. 2 and 2, same thing. You have no type of home training. Do you honestly believe that a Japanese or Korean woman will want to sit up with you? They have to feed you and bathe you and take care of you like a big baby? Those women, by the way, those Japanese women, those Korean women, they don't want grown boys of society to be lying down with. They want men. And you're not men. All you seen with a bunch of grown black boys, boy men, making comments after comments about them being needed out there. We're kings. It's time for us to go where we're wanted. You're not wanted anywhere. You need to understand that. You passport hoes are not needed anywhere. You see in that thumbnail that I got. Do you honestly believe a Japanese woman would sit up with someone that looks like that? Do you honestly believe that they'll... Honestly, ask yourself this question. Do you honestly believe an attractive Japanese woman or Korean woman would sit up with a grown boy with those type of features like that? I don't think she would. So, what makes you think they will have any type of attraction towards someone that looks like that? They don't. They just don't. They don't want to bring uncivilized, crazy sociopaths, psychopaths into their country. And the crime rate will go up. Do you think that they'll want that? It'll be something crazy in the news every night. Every single night. Regarding you grown black boys of society being terrorists amongst the Japanese and Korean people. There was a video back in 2021. I believe it was 2021. I can't recall what the video was called. There was two videos. Well, let's focus on the first video. There was a white boy in a bar and he was asking this Japanese woman about, do you like white men? Do you like white men? Do you like white men? You know how insecure they are. And she just flat out told him no and laughed. And you could tell in his voice, he was upset, but he tried to play it off like they always do. They try to be really nonchalant, try to hold frame, I guess, right? And she said, I like black men. Oh, you like black men? He was really pissed off then. But I know for a fact in this video, there's 2 to 3 videos about this. She pointed towards her hand like this and said, but light like me, but light like me. And you should have seen the comments. All you seen were dark and dark brown skin black boys making comments. Oh, bitch. We don't want her anyway. Oh, bitch. You see that? You see that? She like them old light-skinned niggas. She like them light-skinned niggas. She like them old mixed mulatto niggas. That's all you seen. And you seen those white boys making the same comments as well. But they were saying more racist stuff. But they were editing the words by putting different type of, like instead of you putting a full word, you may put a letter and replace that letter by you saying that derogatory word. That's what they were doing. So it was all dark brown skin, grown black boys and white boys making this comment. There was another one too when she was out. There was another Japanese woman that was out the street. She told the dark-skinned black boy that she liked lighter-skinned black men. You should have seen how he was acting. Excuse me. You should have seen the way he was acting. He couldn't handle it. Get over it. Most women today, you can cry and bitch about it all day long, prefer lighter skin, biracial, mixed men. Period. Yes, you do have that occasional group of women who do like dark-skinned black men, dark brown-skinned black men, not grown black boys who are dark and dark brown. But the majority do prefer someone either the same skin tone as them, which is of their own race. That's what I meant to say. Or if they were to date outside their race, it would be a lighter skin, biracial, or mixed individual. A man. You keep putting in your head that you're this alpha male, dominant individual throughout all communities. Like you're the most wanted individual on the face of this planet. You're not, and you need to understand that. I don't know. You have a mental problem. And I told you time and time again, in just about every other video, you need to go seek help because you have a mental problem. If you're on the internet all day making derogatory comments about this whole colorism and colorist nonsense as to what you say, but you're the one that's promoting it the most, you need to go seek help. This impregnating Japanese women and in return you get $75,000, this was beyond idiotic. This is the mindset in which you possess, which is dangerous and chaotic. You are a ticking time bomb if you don't get your way with these non-black women. What makes you think they'll let you come out there and you get rejected by 1 or 2 Japanese women? That third Japanese woman, she will go to the other world dealing with you. That's a fact. That Korean woman will be sent to the other world dealing with you if she rejects you. You know that, don't you? You know that. You know your behavior. All day. You talk about the same thing all day. Women, women, women. White women, Latino women, Japanese women, Chinese women, Vietnamese women, Filipino women. I gotta get my passport. Us passport bros, we doing it big. You ain't doing shit. But going out there to these different countries and having sexual relations with prostitutes, streetwalkers. Because these middle class and upper middle class and even upper class women of these different races don't want anything to do with you. You just don't get it. I don't know what it's going to take. There are several videos on Instagram, on TikTok, talking about how these other races of women don't want to deal with you. You're only going to get these low-class, grown, white, Asian, and Latina girls to come after you because they ain't shit and you ain't shit. What makes you an ain't shit couple? And you just don't want that. You want the creme de la creme. You want the top tier. You're on Instagram all day looking at these butt-naked women taking booty shots and all kind of breast shots and stuff, and you feel like you're entitled. She should be mine. That's my woman right there. I'm gonna get her. You ain't gonna get shit but rejection. And then she gonna be every name in the book. Are you aware that most of these non-black women don't want to date black men, and if they do, they prefer a biracial or mix? You just don't want to accept that because it hurts your feelings. And then you start getting into your feelings, and then you get on the internet and start making all these derogatory comments and prejudice crazy comments about colorism and colorists. The same with you grown black girls, you do the same exact thing. And I'm going to get on that topic very soon. But you constantly are on this crusade of trying and forcing these black women and non-black women to like you. They just don't like you. You need to deal with it. Like I said, there's few that do prefer dark skin, dark brown skin black men. Men, M-E-N, not grown black boys. Boy men, not them. A few. But most of the time they prefer a man who's biracial or mixed. You can't accept that. That's too fucking bad. You get on the internet and you troll all day, cursing out this woman, cursing out that woman, regarding any issue, especially this issue about the $75,000 that's supposed to be rewarded to you for impregnating Japanese women. It doesn't make any sense. You're not making any sense. So you need to stop with this false act and claim that these Japanese and Korean people want you guys to come out there. They don't want their country to be diseased with chaos and suffering and pain and killings. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a handful, I don't know, I'm just throwing a number out there, 5 to 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 grown black boys running around in the streets of Japan and Korea? They had to call their National Guard. They had to literally call their National Guard off of your animalistic behavior. And that's all I got to say. I see you guys in the next video.